Hello, I'm Siobhan from the Motivation Agency. In the next 15 minutes, my colleague Nick and I are going to share with you how the success and performance of your organisation can be improved if you engage and equip your workforce for change. In today's world of COVID-19, EU exit, climate change and digitalisation, all organisations have to look for ways to do things differently. Whatever success looks like to you, ultimately, it needs to be delivered through your people. You may already have a strategy to develop a highly motivated and engaged workforce. For any of us to perform, we all need answers to 5 simple questions. What do you want me to do? Why do you want me to do it? How do I do it? How am I doing? And of course, what's in it for me? So how do you answer these 5 questions? Here at the Motivation Agency, we know that organisations ensure they answer these questions so each person in their workforce performs most effectively in their role or tasks. Organisations that intentionally engage their employees' heads, logic, common sense, relevance, and also their hearts, how they feel. Tap into their people's most powerful resources. What this means is an engagement cycle of creative communications that appeal to both logic and feelings. Training and development that feels good, is easy to apply and to access, measurement that focuses on the positive, and recognition for a job well done. To illustrate this point, let's take a look at a smart coaching solution that feels good, develops management skills, and is easy to apply. Let me hand over to my colleague Nick.
Hello, I'm Nick. Continue and Begin is a simple to use, fast coaching framework. It offers a strengths-based approach to workforce development. People operate at their best when they feel good about their capabilities. Continue and Begin encourages self-assessment and the celebration of existing competence before identifying new begin to ambitions. It has universal application. It's a proven development tool, and in some service user contexts, it builds personal capacity, reducing service burden and resource requirement. Local government and public health service providers are already benefiting from using Continue and Begin. Continue and Begin fast coaching translates employee training from knowledge into behaviour and then sustains good practice, reducing the need for costly refresher work. And once established, it has negligible resource requirements. Continue and Begin strengthens self-esteem and self-image. It helps people feel good about work, to feel confident, and to be enthusiastic about professional development. Employees perform best when they have clarity about their job role, what's known in the NDK performance model as explicit standards. When a workforce understands what's expected, it becomes easier for employees to measure their own performance against what am I expected to do? Now, vocational training can support consistency of service quality, of course, but consistency on its own is not enough. It has to be sustained, and that's where local on-the-job coaching adds value. Now, this needn't take long. Many global brands already use Continue and Begin, and a few minutes is often enough to celebrate existing successes and to secure a commitment to fresh ambitions. There are wider applications beyond workforce development. Continue and Begin can be used in virtually any context, including the capability of service users. Now, in social care or in public health contexts, in housing, in education, or in community and family support work. Rather than workplace standards, service users might consider their own personal ambitions or their lifestyle goals. Continue and Begin helps service users celebrate their successes, no matter how modest, and it encourages them with renewed confidence to think through next steps in personal growth and less reliance on public services. Continue and Begin fast coaching helps workforce employees and where appropriate, service users to move from current state to future growth.
Thanks, Nick. A great example of a performance solution that both equips line managers to positively influence performance and engages the workforce to celebrate their successes and define improvements. Let's look at a second example. Increasingly, a key performance requirement for local authorities is to deliver an improved customer experience. How can we empower the workforce to put customers first and reliably resolve issues, first time, on time, every time?
Our research tells us there are 3 deliverables important to all customers. Firstly, understand me. Get inside my world, discover what's important to me. Understand what I want and what I don't want. Secondly, add some value for me. Provide me with a service that helps. Make a positive difference to my life, please, even if it's only a small thing. And finally, make it easy for me. Keep this simple. Make it hassle-free. Every Customer Once equips public service professionals with practical tools. It helps team members deliver service solutions which meet the needs of customers, both transactional and emotional. Every Customer Once trains workforce colleagues to get inside the customer's world, to embrace diversity and inclusion, and consider the impact of our words, of our song, and our dance, the way we connect with service users through communication and our actions. Understanding each service user's emotional drivers, their inner motivations for seeking help. This is an essential component in achieving world-class customer experience. Now, adding value means making a positive difference for customers. And this training program asks service colleagues to consider how they can best do that in their job role. Class-leading organisations consider ease of use or consumer effort in their service model. Every Customer Once asks workforce colleagues, how can service requests be resolved at the first attempt, minimising user effort, customer effort, making it easy? And then there's the internal marketplace, the customer supplier chain in all public service organisations. All of us at different times act as customers of or suppliers to our colleagues or to partner agencies. Our product is often information. Every Customer Once asks, how do we perform against these ambitions? Could we do better? Every Customer Once helps public service professionals deliver to the hearts and the minds of customers, both external and internal, by listening to their message. Please, understand me. Add some value for me. And please, make it easy for me.
That's great, Nick. Thank you. Hopefully this has been a great insight to how you can engage the hearts and minds of your workforce. In the new world of remote work, remote interactions, and increased performance expectations, now is the moment to do things differently. To be successful, it is even more important to engage both the hearts and the minds of your workforce and give them the tools to succeed. Let's see the experiences of 3 public sector organisations.